Shanahan drives me insane. 49ers up 21 in the second half. Debo just makes a huge 75-yard play. Diamond Lenore, I called it. He was going to have a good game. What the hell is Debo doing out of running back? What the hell was that about? 49ers are knocking on the door again. They are knocking. The game ain't over, but you know what? The fat lady's singing, baby. And I'm that fat lady. Hell yeah. 49ers down 1.5. They come out hard hitting. I see Christian McCaffrey smiling. About to get the show on the road after this last possession. Got Mitchell, 2 receiving touchdowns today. 49er diverse offense. We're showing highlights of Brock Purdy. I'm gonna let you get on. This is it. Hey, finally, Jennings gets his big shot. He's been open deep. Brock gets him. Brock, baby. We're ready. 3rd and 10. What's Brock gonna do? Don't give him nothing, Brock. Oh, play action bootleg to the left. Brock under pressure. Rolls back to his right across the field. Stops. Gets away, evades. To the end zone, back in the end zone. Someone dropped the ball. Ayuk dropped the ball. That was a dime. Kittle consoles him. Brock boots to the left. Runs to the right. Jukes a player. Jukes 95. Fakes. Hits Ayuk in the back of the end zone. My man Brandon. Boy, too many drops, Ayuk. Oh, you had the 2 feet in. And you dropped the ball, Brandon. You dropped the ball, buddy. That's all right. Because Gold is about to kick this game into the night. I'm about to start it off. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, party people and 49er faithful around the world, welcome to Gary Lamm Main Event Mania 49er Halftime Live. 49ers, this is the old Niners. You put them away early, 41-17. Brandon Ayuk is throwing a tantrum. Ayuk's throwing a tantrum. 41-17, and we're not satisfied. Ayuk's throwing a tantrum. He just dropped a playoff touchdown. He's going to be hungry the next game. Too many damn drops all year for the whole team. And we're still up 41-17. This is it. This is the 49ers. Young people, this is what the 49ers are all about. Whooping ass early. Taking names. Let's bring in the scrubs. Do not bring Debo's ass in the game at all. I'm tired. What the hell are you putting him in? Kyle, this is why you're not going to be 49er of the year on Gary Lamm Main Event Mania. I don't know what the hell is Kyle thinking? 49ers up 21 and you're bringing in Debo. '49ers are up. Again, Brock Purdy passes another test. The Seahawks are a well-coached, physical team. They have players. Walker, Metcalf, Lockett. Geno Smith is having the year of his life. I'm actually impressed with Geno Smith. He's still out there. What's he going to do? 1st and 10. This defense is coming. Whoa! Yeah, they are hungry. The Niners stare like it's like a feeding frenzy. The Niners are sniffing blood. DK Metcalf, solid game, man. I told you earlier, look for Diamond Lord Honor to have a big game. I wasn't expecting Tavarius Ward to get beat so bad by Metcalf. And I'm going to talk about him a little bit, DK Metcalf. Hell of a player, hell of an athlete. You can't, the guy's like twice every defensive back size. But when the game's going good, he has a positive attitude. You can't bring him down. But you know what? As soon as he gets beat a little bit, he's whining and crying. I'm a hypocrite. I saw Ayuk whining and crying. Tantruming, he dropped that ball. But this is what makes the Niners the Niners. Go into the second half. 49ers take the lead with a gold field goal. Oh! Geno Smith is on the move! Will he get the first down? No. Maybe he did. Real bad penalty by Jimmy Ward, who's probably one of the most cognizant players on the whole team. One of my favorite players. Playing nickel when he was a safety. Deshaun Gibson, big interception. I mean, that's why, the 49ers want to make plays. That's why Jimmy Ward is playing the nickel. But bad play by Jimmy Ward. 49ers go into the second half down. Brock looks a little... Get that damn Metcalf! Look at that grumpy old... Look at that whiny. The Metcalf. He's a damn good player. But there's a reason why the 49ers drafted Debo over him. Debo's not having a great year. But man... When it's money time, he puts his heart out there. I just don't want his heart out there at all when the 49ers are up 21 in the fourth quarter. What the hell are you doing? Not at running back. The Seahawks need to trade that guy. But, I mean, he's a hell of a talent. What are you going to get from him? I'm talking about Metcalf. Pete Carroll had the Seahawks ready. Brock Purdy was climbing the pocket earlier, making plays. Made a defensive adjustment. Making Brock, closing the running lanes, making Brock go in now. But he's going this. Brock's going left. Brock's going right. 49ers adjust in the second half. Brock Purdy looks fabulous. Let me reset. I'm just excited about this game. 49ers down 17-16 first half. The strategy of always deferring helped him this time. Hell of a 7.5 minute drive. It's a drop. Lockett, they've lost interest. Turn out the lights. 3:27 to go. The party's over. Hell of a second half drive featuring CMC. It's real funny. I saw him and Debo, standing in the huddle. Like, Debo looks like the bigger... He looks more like a running back. I mean, dang, Debo's a big dude. But Debo's fighting. Kittle's fighting. CMC, a hell of a game. Oh, Gio rolls right. He's going deep. To nobody. Hell of a drive. 49ers take the lead again. It looks like Seattle is coming back. Seattle drives into 49er territory. Then, no mistakes. Just, it looks like it's going to be a game. 49er defenses look good. Metcalf's having a great game. Walker's having a great game. Geno Smith is looking fine. And then, boom! Charles Omenihu, strip sack. Nick Bosa, right place, right time. And now it's Brock time. It's Purdy time. And this is what's great about Purdy. The 49ers capitalize on the mistake. His numbers aren't even as good as Jimmy Garoppolo. But it's when you do it. They needed a drive Another hell of a, like I said, the Seahawks have, this is already the 3 possessions, the 49ers, then the Seahawks, and the 49ers coming back the other way. They go back that way. Where Brock leads him down the field. Gino going over the middle. None of this matters. Brock gets in trouble to the left, rolls back right, hits Mitchell, Elijah Mitchell, 2 receiving touchdowns, by the way. He looks strong. Oh, I don't want to see him anymore. I just want to see Jordan Mason the rest of the game. They brought that Coleman up. If he's active, play him. I don't even know if he's active or not. I just want to see him in the Oh! I don't even know who these guys are out there on the 49ers. That's how I like it. Bring in the Scrubbinos. Clear the benches. That's 49er football. 49ers, timely touchdown by Brock Purdy. And that was basically it. And that was it. It turned into a 2-score game. Once the Niners scored 30, I mean, the game's over. Are you not going to score 30 on the Niners? Because you're forced to to throw deep, and you just don't have that kind of time with this defensive front line. You just don't have it. Brock Purdy, like I said, he had a rough first half. Pete Carroll had him ready. But overtime, Brock Purdy got better. He looked more confident. The 49ers were criticized for blowing leads like they did all last year, and early this year, they started 3-4. Now they are a second-half team. The 49ers and Brock Purdy adjusted to... Oh, look it out! He's going Mania again! I think Jordan Willis got the pressure. Amenahue with the sack. He missed the sack earlier. He's wiped his nose on the team. You got Hufanga talking to Lynch. He's like, don't mess up, kid. Just be where you're supposed to be. This is the post-game show. We still got 2 minutes. This is the longest 6 minutes of football I've ever seen. Get him out of here. And how the... Amenahue's having a good season. How the hell can anyone wear 94? That's Charles Haley's number. Where's the respect? If the 49ers don't win the Super Bowl, I'm blaming that. You got to put some respect on Charles Haley's name, but he did go to the Cowboys, so you know what? I may have to take that back. Big game by Debo. I want to get back to my point on DK Metcalf. Who's the better player? Metcalf. Hell of an athlete. The guy is a monster. But when the going gets tough, Debo fights. Huge 74, 75-yard play today. When the 49ers were down, he was a guy you want to get the damn ball to. And I'm putting Christian McCaffrey on that list. That guy looks better and better every week. He had a rushing touchdown. Donovan Mitchell actually had 2 receiving touchdowns. He is a hell of a safety valve. I'm not saying Donovan Mitchell. That's a basketball player. Elijah Mitchell, man, he's making great plays out of the receiving out of the backfield. But Debo is a guy you'd rather have. He doesn't have the hands. But when it's time to battle, Debo stays in the fight. And that's why you pay him the money. I don't know if he was worth that much money, but whatever. I know ticket price ain't cheaper. I wish I could afford to go see the damn games. I want to be out in the tailgate instead of here in the Gary Lamm. It's a nice place. The man cave is a nice place to be. Postgame live. Gary Lamm, Main Event Mania. Postgame live. It's already a wrap. And again, the story is Brock Purdy. The pressure was on Brock Purdy. I want to make another comparison between players. I talked about Metcalf and Debo. Geno Smith, nice game. The 49er pass rush, it keeps coming. It just keeps coming. Once they sense blood, man, it's over. But Geno Smith, he didn't do anything really wrong. I don't think there's any. There was a turnover, and it was my main man, Deommodore Lenoir. I called it. Lenoir, big pick. More on him in a minute. You got some pouting Seahawks out there. Geno Smith still fighting. Pete Carroll had him ready. But I want to compare Geno Smith to Brock Purdy. Geno Smith was a highly touted. It wasn't a first round. I think it was a second round pick. But he was a starter. He has a lot more experience than Brock Purdy. Who's 26? Is that Womack? Yeah, get these guys experience. Yeah, getting text right now. John Lynch with a big smile. There was no pressure on the Seahawks at all. I can't say the same for Brock. There's expectations. There's an expectation that Brock Purdy is going to take the 49ers all the way to glory. Or Arizona, which is his hometown. Maybe there was first half jitters. Maybe it's Pete Carroll's defense. They have tremendous defensive backs, by the way. He missed Jennings early. He missed Debo early. But, man, he got it together. Second half adjustments. And when it was time to drive the 49ers down the field, first possession, he came through. And when the 49ers finally broke through, with that big fumble from Charles Omenihu, Nick Bosa recovered. You knew he was going to deliver and put it away, and that was essentially the end of the game. And Metcalf gets a cheap touchdown. Look at that pouting. He's pouting right through his visor. Who got big? Janoris Jenkins. I mean, some of these receivers are pretty damn unstoppable. I'm kind of clowning Metcalf. That's a hell of a ball player. He's a hell of a player. He's just pouty. And you can't have that when you're going against the 49ers. You can't keep making mistakes. The Niners, every team that has played. Look, here he goes. He's pouting right now. He missed. Geno Smith to Metcalf for the 2-point conversion. 45. Flanagan Foles is back of this team. Jordan Willis. He's 51. Alshair. 49ers are moving on. This has been Postgame Live. And the game's not even over. That's real 49er football. That's what I like to see. But all the pressure on Brock Purdy, didn't have the greatest first half. 49ers down 1. The kid delivered. And it was time to go for the throat. The kid went for the jugular. I mean, he made some plays. You get to Elijah Mitchell, pretty good. You get it to Debo, pretty good. Ayuk, pretty good. Should have had a touchdown to Ayuk in the end zone. Get it to Kittle, pretty good. CMC, pretty good. But he had to make some plays with his feet. He's not the fastest guy in the world. He does have a burst. This guy is quick. He's got fakes. He's got quickness. Onside kick. This is the longest time of garbage time I've ever seen. He fakes it this way. What's going on here? Don't tell me you got it back. Who made that play on the hands team? Is that McCaffrey? My man, McKay does it all. 17 touches, 136 yards for scrimmage, and a touchdown. Brock Purdy, 331 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. 6 catches for Debo, 132 and a touchdown. That's a hell of a game by the offensive performers. What the hell's Brock still doing out there, Kyle? Kyle, what the hell are you doing? Get Josh Johnson in a playoff game. Yeah, give me some Jordan Mason. That's all I want to see. Give me Jordan Mason. I'll say I don't even want Mason to get hurt. What in the wild world of sports is Brock? We got no, like, we went to plan B, plan C. There ain't no plan. We gotta go out. Kyle, I think Kyle just wants to get out there and quarterback himself. I really believe, deep down in his heart, Kyle Shanahan wants to get this guy hurt so he can have an excuse to get in there and quarterback a game himself. He's living a delusion of grandeur. You weren't even a quarterback. You were a receiver. Kyle. This is why you did not make most important 49er of 2022. Plays like this. I love Jordan Mason. Look at this guy. Pounding that. We have 55 seconds to go. Here's the key to Brock Purdy. When he makes a play, the 49ers make a play. And I'm going to explain to you what I mean. Obviously a big 49er fan in the 90s. And here it is. Victory. Kneel down. Woo, baby. That's a wrap. And the 49ers are moving on. What a game. Every damn time Michael Irvin scored a touchdown, the Cowboys scored a touchdown. And I couldn't stand Michael Irvin because he brought the team closer to the Niners or ahead. It wasn't like TK Metcalf just scored a touchdown for himself right now. Or Randy Moss was like that. He would score touchdowns for Randy Moss. Or Terrell Owens would score touchdowns for Terrell Owens. When Brock Purdy succeeds, the whole damn 49ers succeed. His numbers are not mirrors. Look, absolutely. He did get helped by that defensive play. The 49ers defense, who were on the ropes. We were rope-a-doping. Boom was getting us. Boom, boom, sit down. As soon as the one turnover happened, that was the first one. John Nenor got the other one. I was calling it. He's a tough dude. Capitalized, put the game away, and that was it. The Seahawks were shook. They started making penalties. 49ers score again. And this is Brock Purdy. I don't care what his numbers say. The team is scoring more points. That's it. It's going to be hard for any team outside of the Chiefs or the Buffalo Bills to score 30 on the Niners. Maybe Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown could do that with Philadelphia. But you're going to have to score a lot of points. I mean, you're going to have a high-powered offense if you want to beat the 49ers. I don't think it's a defensive team that's going to beat the 49ers. I think, it's going to take the top teams to beat them. We'll see. I did not like what I saw for the 49ers defense in the first half. They looked lackadaisical. I did not expect to see Tarvarius Ward beaten like that. But you know what? That's because Deommodore Lenoir was doing the job on the other side. And like I said, 2 really good games by Ward against Metcalf. And it was Metcalf's time. That guy is a beast. I was making fun of him for pouting. But you know what? Wide receivers, they pout. Man, I cannot wait to see. I'm going to get off early because I want to know the reaction to the media, to the 49ers for that tantrum Brandon Ayuk threw and didn't score that touchdown. I mean, my man has good hands, and I said this since the damn preseason. Too many damn drops. But you know who didn't drop the ball? He didn't do a damn thing on special teams. But Ray McCloud was solid back there. Michael Dixon, the punter for the Seahawks, I think he has the all-time average. I mean, for a small dude who had a fumbling history before he came to the 49ers, nice season, nothing big, solid, no turnovers. Don't blow it. More games are lost and won. 49ers in this game playing even with the Seahawks. Seahawks, valiant, looked like they were going to come back at the Niners. They made the first mistake. And that was all she wrote. 49ers sends blood. They've always been a kind of a downhill team, running downhill on your ass. Now they're a comeback team. Brock Purdy. Nice game. Couple guys want to highlight. Tosh Gibson, another big pick. I said earlier I'd like to see Jimmy Ward back there. That's his spot. But turnover for this defense. No, Tosh Gibson he made a nice play in the backfield. I didn't say he got a pick. But for this defense, guys who make plays, I can't even remember. I'm so excited. What Brock's got to say? I'll find out later on.
Defense, receivers, across the board, man. Like, it's not a one-man show. And
Brock Purdy, he looks like Steph Curry when he was a rookie. Looks like a little kid.
Tale of two halves. What are you expecting that conversation to be like?
Yeah, he's gonna be real.
Keep it real, Kyle.
Momentum and stuff. Seahawks did a great job of striking back.
They struck back.
Better in some areas when we get to the red zone and put points up on.
I was like, this kid. I don't understand. We all have confidence in this guy.
He's gonna be real with me, and we're gonna learn and grow.
I work with kid. He looks like I might have to give this kid a pep talk.
What are the possibilities, Brock?
Yeah, I feel like when we're playing our best football.
If you told me he would just graduated high school, I wouldn't question you.
And keep our head down and focus on one play at a time. So we're excited.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. God bless.
Thank you.
Yeah, God bless Brock. God bless Brock Purdy.
3 touchdown passes.
What a game. Again, I got to go back to Brock. Sorry, defense. There's so much expectation on this guy. Last pick in the draft, way more Geno Smith was saying, there's no pressure on me. There's a lot of pressure on Brock. And I like his character and the fact where he did not have a great first half. He was off. He missed some guys. He missed some passes. Second half, holy smokes! They won running away. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing that you have the mental and spiritual and heart, all the intangibles, and this guy's an athlete, and this guy's got some moves. He got some shimmy to him. Look at this guy. What? He came through. This guy handles the pressure. Hell of a job. 49ers win running away. Another box checked. Plays in the rain. Check. Comes back from a halftime deficit in the playoffs. Check. Playoff win. Check. Bad game in the first half in the playoffs. Recovers. Check. Tom Brady's still in these playoffs, but there's a case that Brock Purdy's the best quarterback right now going in the NFC. He's not Donaldson or Mahomes, but it's either him or Brady. He's right there with Brady and Hurts. He's right there. He's right there. He doesn't have the experience of Brady. Hell no, but damn, he's this guy. I hate to say his name, Joe Montana, but as soon as a 49ers defense was reeling, Brock brings the Niners down in the second half scores. Seahawks come right back. As soon as the 49ers came through with that one play, the door was open. Brock and the Niners busted it through. I knew Brock was going to deliver that touchdown. All right. Back to the 49ers. Taj Gibson, I owe you an apology. I thought you were good. I knew you were a good player, but I thought it was a mistake having you and Hufanga back there because a couple of playmakers. I thought Jimmy Ward should have got his job back at safety. You know, I thought it was unfair to put him at nickel back, but Jimmy Ward's been fine at nickel. Gibson and Hufanga. Gibson really, oh man, he creates turnover. He makes plays. Great job, Gibson. And I called it. I expected Diamador Lenore, who's a tough guy. I expected him to have a nice game. He certainly did. He's been getting picked on unfairly. Boy, it's kind of concerning that Mooney Ward, Tavarius Ward, got picked on today. He was getting, beat. These receivers are hella good. I mean, Metcalf, he got taken care of twice in a year. You're not going to stop him, 3 in a row. But he was the one getting picked on. Lenore had a big game and a big interception. This is good for the 49ers. That's on tape. It's also on tape in the game Metcalf had today. What a powder, that guy. You got pouty-ass receiver. You got Metcalf. He was all happy and in joy mood. He's losing now. He's pouting. Yeah, are you crying? Whatever. But you know who ain't crying? Me. I'm thrilled. 49ers, move on. I want to see some of this post game. I want to know. I really want to know how the 49ers, Brandon Ayuk's teammates reacted to his tantrum. I haven't heard anything about it yet. I know it's going to be on the, the Bay Area Sports Talk, and I want to hear it. I want to know more around it. I hope like Grant Cohn or someone asks Brandon Ayuk about Ayuk's the man. But damn, he had that touchdown late. Hell of a job by Brock. Rolling left, escape, back, over the top, gets it over the receiver. He dropped it right over, right in Ayuk's hands, and he missed. But guess what? The Niners still kicked the ass. Nothing like a game where your team could have played better, and you still smoked your damn opponent. That's 49er football. When you got Postgame Live starting halfway through the fourth quarter because you put the game on ice. And with that, this is Gary Lamm, or Panda, who's barking that stuff in the backyard, telling you God bless you, keep it real, and keep it clean. Until the next Gary Lamm Main Event!